I got some life updates that I gotta give you guys. Some pretty cool stuff. Oh yeah, I'm a doctor now.
Dr. Zachary Hiley Girdle.
That's pretty cool, but I don't want to be inside. Let's go outside and talk. So this is gonna be much more of like a rambly video. So it's not gonna be my normal kind of video. So if you don't want to watch, definitely I would say click away. But I just want to tell you guys kind of what's been happening. I just got back from Italy. Oh, let's sit over here. Okay, this is better. So I just got back from Italy. I was in Italy for about 6 weeks. And before that, I was in Buenos Aires. I was in Buenos Aires for 6 weeks, which were honestly both, I think, life-changing experiences. When am I gonna get the time? When am I gonna get the option to kind of explore a different country for this extended period of time? It made me really think about kind of trying to live in another place for 6 months to a year, because these places were just amazing. I mean, the food, the people, the culture, there were just unknown unknowns that were being unlocked kind of every second. I mean, I got to learn Spanish in Buenos Aires. I got to learn Italian in Bologna and Rome and Venice and Tuscany, and do things and see things that I never thought. The 4th year of medical school, honestly, is a little bit, at least in America, a little bit of a joke. The first couple of months are pretty tough because you're doing lots of classes, but the way I formatted it, the last couple of months of medical school, I really didn't have to be here. So that's why I was abroad. And I just want to thank you guys again for everything you've done, because this YouTube thing, it's about 3 years now, has really changed my life. There's no shot I would have been able to go, to Bologna or to Italy or to Buenos Aires without everyone and you guys watching. So thank you so much. I mean, I've met people that I never thought I've met. I don't know if I can say it, but I've met some big YouTubers that I never thought I'd get to meet. Like my big idols, the people I watch all the time because of this whole thing. And it's just crazy. So I'm not really gonna give advice or tips or anything like that on this kind of long rambling video, but if I can give any piece of advice, it is just to start, just to do it. In the beginning, whatever you're doing, the website, the business, the YouTube channel, the Instagram account, no one's gonna care. No one's gonna care. But if you keep at it consistently and you do what you think is good work, it really can change your life. I mean, this has had an impact on my life that I think will stay forever. I'll keep making YouTube videos, of course, for as long as I can. I'll keep doing podcasts, of course, for as long as I can, because I love it. But yeah, it's been an amazing ride, and the ride's not over. It's not like a goodbye YouTube video or a goodbye medicine or a goodbye whatever video. It's just kind of saying this is cool, and I wanted to let you guys know. Let's move to another spot, and we can talk about, I think, the reason you guys are all clicked on this video, the reason you guys are here, what I'm doing next, what's happening next in the whole medicine thing. But let's find one more spot. So again, there's no real script here. I'm literally just walking around outside of my apartment in Philadelphia, just finding places to sit and chat with you. So sorry about these noises and stuff like that out here. But this is a crazy moment, right? This is like, in a couple of days, I'll be a real doctor, and I'll have a white coat, and I'll be practicing in a hospital, treating patients, prescribing medicine. Isn't that insane? I mean, I remember when I first started to watch YouTube videos of people in medicine, I was like, this is awesome. Why can't I do this? And now it's here. I mean, I'm moving very soon. I'm gonna be an internal medicine doctor in Boston. And I don't know if a lot of you guys know, but I didn't take the traditional path to med school. I kind of decided in the 4th year of medical school, or the 4th year of undergraduate, while I was doing biomedical engineering, and I had some experiences with patients and stuff like that, and I was like, this is what I want to do. I have to do this. But I needed a couple courses. So what I did is I had to take those courses, and that took 2 years. And then while the year I was applying to med school, because I wanted the med schools to see in my application my nice grades and my MCAT score and stuff like that, I worked at a private equity venture capital firm for a year, which was really interesting in healthcare investing. But I took 3 years out after undergraduate, right? And then I started my 4 years of medical school. So I'm 28 now, and I'm just starting my residency, which I think is becoming more normal now. I think the average age, is 25 or 26 when people start medical school. But I've been in higher education for 11 years. I've been studying I've been in school for like, God, my whole life. This is the first time I'm gonna earn real money. A personal venting session for me, just kind of to share the thoughts in my head, how crazy this is and how cool it is. And it really shows you, or it shows me. I talk to advisors in the 4th year of my undergraduate experience and they're like, you shouldn't go into medicine. Or if you want to go into medicine, only apply to, you know, DO schools or Caribbean schools or something like this. It's really not for you. You know, you don't have the traditional path. Hello, fly. And it kind of got me down a little bit, but it was a really good moment for me because it was the first kind of real problem I've honestly, and it's not even a real problem, but it was the first real challenge I kind of think I faced in life where I was like, you know what, I really want this. This is something I can't imagine doing anything else, so I gotta do this. But how do I do this? What are the things I can do? What grades do I need? What scores do I need? And I figured it out for myself. And I got into my top choice medical school, and I'm in one of my top choice residency programs now. And it really shows me kind of, and it keeps getting repeated over and over and over again. Anyone, really, seriously, anyone can accomplish anything with enough time and resources. But you have to put in the work. Seriously, you have to put in the work. I mean, this YouTube channel is insane. I told it earlier, but it's changed my life. I never thought this would happen, but just consistent work and effort and a lot of luck, obviously, a lot of luck. And the same with med school and obviously this kind of stuff. But I think the more hard work you put in, the higher chance of being lucky you have, if that makes sense. I think everything, and this is another Zach theory on life, I think everything in life is pretty much random. Everything in life is pretty much probability. But all you can do is push your probability in one direction or the other. So, you know, doing really well in my post-bac courses made it a little bit more likely that I'd get accepted into medical school. Doing really well in the MCAT made it a little bit more likely that I'd be accepted into medical school. But in the end, it's just a shit shoot. It's just a crapshoot, really. It's a complete crapshoot, this whole application process, the residency application process, all of these academia institutions. It's really random. That person could have a bad day when they're looking at your application. The raters could have a bad day. They might just not like you personality-wise as opposed to kind of what your real kind of merits are. These things happen. And I think you can't obsess over it. All you can do, and it's a good mindset to have, I think, is to focus on what you can personally do to make it more likely that you're gonna do better, the more increase the probability of being accepted or getting to this certain place. That's why when I was first starting the YouTube videos, I wanted to make the highest production quality I possibly could with audio, with lighting, with camera. And then I just kept doing it. I took part of every process and I published a video every single week because for me, that was the way I thought I could improve. When I was studying for the MCAT, I took way more practice tests than was recommended. I think it was recommended to take, 4 or 5 practice tests. And I think I took 11 or 12 because I knew that the more practice tests I took, the more practice questions I did, the higher my score was. And the higher my score was, I knew the better chances with me of getting into my dream medical school. What is internal medicine? And why am I doing it? Well, internal medicine is really just kind of everything. It's kind of your hospitalist doctor. So imagine if you've ever had a relative that's been really sick in the hospital and they have to stay in the hospital with something like pneumonia or heart disease or something like this. It would be kind of my specialty that kind of manages the overall care. Now, of course, it's different. Some specialty services manage overall care from different hospitals, but there's gonna be internal medicine residents, internal medicine attendings, hospitalists, that are taking care and coordinating overall care kind of in a hospital. And I did this because I really liked my experience rounding and kind of being a part of taking care of someone's overall care in the hospital. The other good thing is I'm interested in gastroenterology, I think, a little bit right now. So that means I have the option to further specialize in maybe gastroenterology after I've done kind of my 3 years of internal medicine. So what I'll do now is I'll do 3 years of internal medicine and then kind of have another moment life check, maybe to go into gastroenterology, maybe become a hospitalist, and kind of see what happens there. So what is the future of this channel? Well, I'm still gonna be making videos, pretty much normal videos, except now they're gonna be videos as a doctor, quote unquote. But I think you can already tell from my videos that they're not really super like medical advice-y videos. They're just kind of stuff I like to try, things I like to have fun with, and things I would be interested in watching. And that's kind of how I make pretty much all of my videos. So it's gonna be more of the same thing. Maybe the frequency will go down a little bit because, intern year, I hear, is really, really crazy. I'm really, really excited of it, a little bit scared, but mostly pretty excited for it. But yeah, the video frequency might go down a little bit. And also you're gonna see the new setting of Boston. But that's pretty much all I wanted to say. This is gonna be one of the last videos, unless I come back, right, that's recorded in Philadelphia. And it's not the end of the road, so I just want to say thank you guys so much for supporting me, for staying with me, for honestly changing my life. And I'm excited to take you with me on this next step of being a doctor, of being a real practicing doctor. It's honestly surreal being at this phase where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm an MD, I'm a doctor. I get to wear the long white coat. I get to prescribe the medicine. You know, I get to write the notes. They count. It's cool. And oh yeah, my love, I won't be needing you anymore. My first aid love. First aid is a piece of shit. Oh my goodness. You're the only one for me. Oh! But I had to throw back to that. But that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.